Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about it. Kevin Durant. KD. Got him jacked to the tits. Kevin Durant. The man. The legend. People are going to say, "What's up, Mr. Buckner? I haven't seen you in like 50 years. What's wrong with Kevin Durant?" That's what people are saying. What's wrong with KD? Why KD do that? KD ain't this, KD ain't that. What's wrong with Kevin Durant? That's what y'all say. Now, Kevin Durant got mad because somebody wrote an article talking about he went quiet because of the Knicks trade and everything else. He was just waiting till after the trade deadline. He was just tired of talking about it. That's what was wrong with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant was tired of speaking on the subject. Now I'm being real. Kevin Durant was just tired of talking about him going to the Knicks, his trade, his mind of thought. And he's not somebody that's able to deal with media. He's a basketball player. You know, he's not like LeBron. Everyone thinks that all the players are like LeBron James, who can. That's one thing LeBron has, that persona, that media persona. Like, you can't just put Kevin Durant in a bunch of commercials. He doesn't have that personality for that. You know, he's very confrontational, very thin skinned. He's just a great basketball player. That's what he is. He's 7 foot. He can put the ball in the basket, but he doesn't have that personality that they want to transcend to make the league around Kevin Durant. And he's pissed because he thought in the past 2 years, okay, the media is going to give me my just due now because I've bested LeBron. You know, I've beaten him twice in 2 years. I've outplayed him. Now they're gonna say it's Kevin Durant's turn. Now we're gonna start hearing some Kevin Durant. But they can't give it to Kevin Durant. They want to give it to KD, but they can't. And the reason why they can't is because Kevin Durant doesn't have a personality that they could sell. He's too confrontational, he's too thin-skinned to deal with situations. Now, do I think he's a better basketball player than LeBron James? Absolutely. LeBron has one thing that Kevin Durant doesn't. He has better control of the game. Like, Kevin Durant can't run the point. That's not his job. LeBron could run the point. He could control the flow of the game. Kevin cannot. He never could. And he reacts to the situation rather than dictate the situation. And that's the difference between the two. Other than that, Kevin Durant is better than him, period. He's a better shooter, better scorer, better defender. I mean, this to me is no question about it. You know, Kevin Durant is athleticism meets skill. LeBron is athleticism. So now he has to adjust his game to conform what's going on out there. and deal with the nonsense that the media and the traps that they try to set them in. Well, absolutely. We did a lot of things publicly. No. You think that this is a pity for Kevin Durant? No. This is telling you Kevin Durant the reason why he's not where he is. I mean, you can't control the media. See, Kevin Durant doesn't understand a very small part of it. He thinks because he puts the ball in the basket and he's very good of a basketball player, that's why he gets the big contracts. That's why, he's on the commercial or getting sponsorship deals. That's just a part of it. The media, the media is a large part of who you are. They're the ones that's pushing your name out. They're the ones that's putting you in the papers. They're the ones that's writing the articles about you. So if you're not giving them anything to write about, there have been plenty of great players who were not media friendly, didn't get the commercials, didn't get the sponsorships. The media said screw them. They all talk negatively about them because they weren't accessible. They were just looked at as a bad cloud. Look at Boogie Cousins. Boogie is a prime example. Confrontation with the media. I beat you to it. Right. Exactly. Confrontations with the media constantly. All right. Ethan Strauss came in and do what most people on social media do. They make an observation, but he writes it as if it's fact because he was there, didn't talk or interview anybody. Look, the NBA players work like this. They're not going to tell the media nothing. They're not going to give you anything personal about them. So this whole notion that the NBA and all of these things are like they can get some, they got the scoop and all this. They're not going to tell you nothing. None of these media writers. You're not going to know anything personally about what they're doing. You're going to really have to get and be like a family member or really got to get a private investigator to find out what's going on with most of these NBA players. Well, you're in a situation where, okay, now you stuck because now you're in a situation where you got to deal with you got to deal with this on a constant. Like the media is what it is now. Everything is social media. So there is no more journalism where they're going to investigate and actually look at the case and do things the way you believe it should go. It's not realistic. It's not going to happen. And you're going to be the one disappointed in the end. Well, I look at things a little differently than how it used to be. Kevin Durant to me is one of those players that you got to understand. If you don't understand, hey, peace, what's up, brother? Supreme mathematics. Don't forget, man, y'all can support the page at any time, man. Y'all can click that link in the description box. I might bring the super chat back too for people that like super chat. Elizabeth Warren, the former actress. KD, here's the thing. They didn't let Jordan just play basketball. They brought up his gambling. They went and tried to dig up stuff on his past, saying he owed debts, all kind of crazy stuff to try to find some type of dirt on Michael Jordan behind his back. Michael Jordan had to deal with it, and you know what Michael Jordan did? Win. They dug up stuff on everybody. Kobe Bryant, look what he had to deal with the media and the sports media and everything else. Uh, but he brought a lot of it on himself. So Kevin Durant, he wouldn't be able to survive New York. He wouldn't. Because if he thinks the media right now in Golden State, in the Bay, is what is going to be in New York City, he has no idea. The Knicks won 10 games, and their media right now would be 10 times the amount you've seen in Golden State. If he goes to the Knicks, God bless him. Because he's going to deal with a massive, he think that OKC stuff was some massive abuse. Look at what they did to Melo. They loved it when he first got there. Oh boy, well, when the honeymoon was over, oh, it was over. Right, exactly. It was always Melo's fault. He was the scapegoat no matter what was going on. And Dalen Dolan don't care. Dolan, that's why he got you there. You his fall guy. You're there to be the fall guy. But Kevin Durant needs to know that you need to have these articles out there. You need to be out in the public eye. They need to know Kevin Durant in the commercial. They need to see Kevin Durant doing stuff on social. That's how you get sponsorships. That's how you get these deals. Why you think LeBron gets all these contracts, all these deals, and the NBA still uses him? Because he loves this attention. We understand Kevin Durant don't love the attention like that. LeBron, he can't live without it. He got to have that big Kool-Aid smile in front of the camera all the time with them 65,000 dinosaur teeth he got in his mouth. He gonna stick that in front of the camera every day. So he's on whenever he ain't got no commercial. He on Instagram. LeBron's dancing. He just can't sit down. He can't sit down. Oh, you spoke too soon, Mr. Jenkins. Spoke too soon. LeBron understands what he is. He knows what he is. Do I look like I'm gonna be watching the damn Grammys? I haven't watched the Grammys in years. Years. I'd rather watch the Oscars than I watch the Grammy. I'm an Academy Award guy. I like movies. KD ain't going nowhere. Kevin Durant is going to stay in Golden State, not leave. Yep, I think they're gonna put Boston over Philly down the stretch. But Philly's dangerous now. They're much dangerous. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Don't be falling for all this other stuff that they talking about. There ain't nothing changing there. That's gonna always be the same. Kevin Durant ain't going